Hi guys, welcome to Henry's Bird Room. You guys have asked me what food do I give to my red canaries and to my other birds. Well, it is kind of like my own mix, my own kind of creation. It's sort of like you make gourmet food out of the regular egg food kind of thing. And in a way, when you do that, you'll be able to make it last longer, and it's not as costly. And you can make it pretty much economically and something pretty cool, because you make it yourself, and it comes out better than anything you buy. Your birds will like it a lot more. You get a lot more out of it, and the results are astronomical. I've been making my own food. Well, to be honest, I've been making my own food since day one. A friend of mine that was German back in Jersey, he showed me how to make it, but he used to make it with like baby food and like ground up cookies and wheat germ and cornmeal and all that stuff. Again, we have come a long way since then. Back then, it was kind of hard to find boxed up baby food for canaries or any other birds, and if you did, it was kind of bland and the birds would not eat it, so it will end up rotting in the cage. So we have come a long way, but at the same time, pardon my French, a lot of this shit's expensive. If you have more than just a handful of birds, it could end up costing you quite a bit of money. So I did the next best thing. Again, pardon my French, I started making my own shit. I used to buy this German stuff that was not like this one. I don't endorse other people's stuff. I don't like doing that. It's not cool. But I will show you the stuff that I use. I find the cheapest stuff and the greatest stuff that I could find that actually does the best work for your birds, and get as much out of it as you can. I will show you how I make it. I buy the eggs, like again, economically. I go to the dollar store or I go to Aldi's, or even Walmart. Sometimes they have them for like 79 cents, and I'll buy 10 boxes. Okay? I make the red food, and I make the yellow food, the regular egg food that I give to my other canaries, like to my Yorkshires and to my parrots. Some people ask me, and they've been right, and you guys have wrote me and asked me, can you give egg food to your birds all year round? Kinda you can, but you gotta be careful. Excuse me. You can, you just gotta gap it in between. You know, give them a few days off in between and give them seeds, give them apples, and then go back to it. When you do that, it helps them get into condition for breeding, and it keeps them pretty strong. It depends. If you give it to them a lot of it back to back to back to back like that, and you don't have, and your birds cannot fly around too much, you have them in a small cage, they start becoming obese, and it kind of does the opposite of what you want. Okay, so let's get to it. This is the other box that I use. Okay, I found these at a pet shop in a flea market by where we live. Like this one, I paid like almost $4 each. Okay, and it's not bad. I also mix it with baby powder food for parrots, hand feeding stuff. This stuff has biotin, which is good for the feathers. It has a lot of the vitamins and minerals and everything, so it helps with the bone, and it helps the babies to grow very, very fast. I have babies that I've been feeding it to. They were just born, not even a week, and they already have feathers. Okay, it works that good. Okay, I started off some of this already because I always keep like a backup. Here, let me lower the camera so you guys can see it. Okay, bear with me. All right. Okay, this is how it looks like. Okay. All right, and this is the eggs that I use. Okay, I usually make it. I make about depending on how many birds I'm feeding. I could end up maybe boiling about 3 to 5 dozen eggs. Okay, I take a lot of this. This is actually, I bought it just for that. Okay, and I take a spoonful of this. Okay, and I keep on mixing it of equal amounts. Okay, and I keep on doing it until it's actually pretty blend. And this that I made here will last me maybe about 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. Right now I'm using it more for the babies, so it will last me a little bit longer because I want to make sure that they get the most out of it. So as you can see, this stuff is pretty red. Okay, it's like a really deep red. And wait, it's like a really deep red, and it doesn't. And it gets even redder when you add the eggs.